I go, this your boy Craig on the blocks, BahamasB2B.com. I told you before that one of the things that we're trying to do here is get the Bahamian artists a little more exposure and a little more knowledge in the music and stuff like that. So I decided to come down today to talk to the Duo Albek twins. They play classical music. All right, I know that there are a lot of Bahamians that play classical music, so I feel as though this would be this would be a good way for them to get a little more insight in what they could do in order to take it a little further. All right, so we're going to start with Ambra, right? I said that right?
Yes,
Ambra?
bravo, yes.
All right, bravo. How did you get into classical music and playing the violin and stuff?
Well, when we were very small, our parents, they brought us always to the opera. And I loved the opera, we loved the opera. We were very curious about the sounds and all this great big orchestra with the singers on the scene. It was very, and the stories, and we were very enthusiastic about that.
Okay.
And then once my parents wanted that we played an instrument, and I started with the piano, but I was very bored and I didn't like it because I was always on the floor and I was sleeping, and I wanted to ask. I was asking my teacher, when is it finished? When is it finished?
When is the time to go?
Yes, and so my parents understood. They understood that wasn't for me.
Okay.
And then once I saw orchestra with just children and who played the violin.
The violin.
And I remember this big, tall man, and he said with a very deep voice, "Who wants to play the violin?" And I want to play the violin. And so it started.
It started
everything.
from there. So
yes.
you just picked it up and was a natural at it, or you had to work at it hard?
I've worked, and I'm working hard.
Okay. And you weren't able to pick up the piano and those melodies with the piano. It was boring with you, but your sister, on the other hand, was able to pick it up and took it very far. What was different with the piano with you? Did you start out with the piano?
No, actually, I started with guitar.
Okay.
But I didn't like it. You know why? Because I was doing classical guitar, so it's not like rhythm like the other music, like pop, like this, where you have just the rhythm.
The rock and roll rhythms.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was very difficult to make crescendo or diminuendo, to have the feeling or emotions on the guitar.
Okay.
So it was just there because the teacher had a good soap to wash the hands. And then after that I started with the piano, and I loved it.
From there it was on.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So Amber, how do you feel about performing in the Bahamas?
I feel very lucky. It's an honor, and we are very happy, and we wanted to thanks very, very, very much the Nassau Music Society and Patrick Thompson. Thank you very much. Thank you, Patrick.
Patrick and Nassau Music Society. I'd also like to thank you because Nassau Music Society also does is they offer scholarships to entry-level students at COB, a very generous scholarship at that. So if you guys are interested in that, if you play music, if you play instruments, if you do any kind of music, anything like that, you can contact the Nassau Music Society and get some more information about that. All right. For Bahamian artists, for Bahamian classical players and stuff like that, what advice would you give to them in order to get more exposure, to actually get out there in the world? Because right now in the Bahamas, if you're doing classical music as a Bahamian, I don't feel as though you have enough exposure here. What advice would you give to them to get out there a little more?
Well, first, always to be happy to play, because music, to make music, I think, this is one of the most beautiful things.
You have to have a love for the music, and actually, in order to play it and to enjoy what you're doing.
Yes, we have to love music, and afterwards always practice a little bit. Always
practice
you
would
have
be
to
the most
practice.
important thing.
Yes, practice, and of course, if you have a very gifted child who wants to play, you have to have also good teachers.
Okay, all right. Now, Fiona, you're a classical player, you're a piano player, right? But do you go out of your comfort zone? Do you go out of the classical music and stuff like that? Do you listen to any other music?
I listen to other music, but now I don't remember the names. But what I would like to do with my sister in the future is to bring a little bit more of jazz or rhythm, like songs that are from another kind of music, and to bring it with our instruments to play them.
Okay.
This is very interesting, because so maybe young people can come and listen to us and join us.
All right. Well, I know I'm a rapper myself, right? And I know that Jay-Z, he actually does a lot of crossover things with like classical music and stuff like that. So I know that hip hop and classical is a good blend, right? So would you guys be interested in collaborating with any hip hop artists?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So a Bahamian hip hop artist, would you guys be interested in that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. We need to work on that one. You know, we need to try to get inside of the studio and see where we could go from there.
Yes.
All right. So is this your first time here in the Bahamas? No. You've been here before.
Yes.
So tell me one of the things that you like about the Bahamas.
Well, I don't want to be stupid, but really, I love the sea. I love nature. I love mangoes a lot, and of course the people.
Okay, so you guys went down to the fry. You got any conch salads, conch fritters? You guys haven't had that experiences yet?
Yes, of course.
You did?
Conch salad
Conch
is
salad.
so good, but without the peppers.
Okay. You don't like peppers?
No.
All right. So you guys are pretty excited about the concert that's about to come up?
Very much indeed.
Yes.
Okay, tell the people about what they can expect.
Shall I tell you? No. You have to come.
You
It's
have
a
to come?
surprise.
All right, well, I mean, if you ladies are willing to, we could probably give them a little sample of
Yes.
what'll be going on at the concert if you guys are interested in that.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, you could play the violin, you play the piano,
And
if
you?
I'll bust a little rap. That's cool?
Yes.
All right, then let's try to work on that then. Let's see what's going on. All right, now I still here with Amber and Fiona, right? I could try to put some lyrics to some classical music. I ain't never do this before, but we can see how this turn up. All right, let's get this cracking. Plan to uplift the nation and don't uplift us. You gotta uplift the ghetto, cause in the ghetto things rough. That's why I'm pay attention to none of they folliness, cause all of they politics is all the politics. Bunch of white collar crooks. I gotta pay 40% tax, while yours can come in off the books. The treasury building mansions on family islands for 50 families crying. There's one family smiling and you're freaking out, but this yellow and red tripping out, letting all that go to your head. While they sleeping with the same people in the same bed, eating at the same table and sharing the same bread. You ain't a fool, Craig. Bowing down to the beast, switching up the speech. Boy, they kidnap us from the east. Now they want us to take their mark just so we can eat. Divided we fall, but together we can't be beat. Cold, you see. Yeah. First time I ever do it. I don't know if it come off right, but I did it. How much y'all can say that? Well, you know, we just had our little session inside there. It was crazy. I need to get into a little more classical and hip hop. I need to try to do a little more of that, because that right there was off the chain just now. But ladies, I want to thank you personally for taking this time out and coming here to come and talk to me.
Thank you very much.
You know, and I wish you all the best at your concert, and I hope that everything goes according to plan, and that this is not your last time here.
Thank you very much.
All right. So
Thank you.
Stay tuned. It's your boy Craig, BahamasB2B.com on the blocks. Stay tuned. We get plenty more things for y'all. And remember, they ain't gonna do it for you, so do it yourself. All right, ladies, tell them bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
242. Yeah, well, thanks.